But last but not least, we're gonna end off here. There's new PlayStation Plus.
Oh wow.
That's why I want to save the Game Pass stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was rumored to be the Game Pass equivalent. I'll be the judge of that. For PlayStation, it's not. So there's 3 tiers.
Oh boy.
PlayStation Plus Essential is the exact same that PlayStation Plus has always been.
Right.
It costs the same. It's $9.99 monthly, $24 quarterly, $59.99 yearly. PlayStation Plus Extra. I don't know why I said just PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus Extra. It gives you access to 400 PS4 and PS5 games that can be downloaded. So, excuse me, this feels like I'm about to burp, but I can't tell. But it's like Game Pass. Game Pass gives you for people who are like not understanding what I'm saying, because I feel like I'm not explaining it well. Essentially, naturally, when you buy a game console, it doesn't automatically that's not true. It doesn't. PlayStation 5 and PS4 automatically have that like Astro buy game on it. But other than that, it has no other games. It don't come with games. But if you subscribe to this subscription service, you get access to hundreds of games. At the second tier, you get access to 400 PS4 and PS5 games. Cool, that's great. It's always good when you could subscribe to a subscription service. And get access to tons of games. That's why I love Game Pass.
It's cheaper than going out and buying games.
Exactly.
Like you would have to do with like Steam.
Like if you went and bought all 400 of those games, it would run you a lot.
Like $400.
More than that. Times 60.
Yeah.
Give or take, because not all of them would be $60. But PlayStation Plus Premium gives you all of that same stuff, but you get PS1, PS2, and PS3 games as well as PSP games.
Oh.
Which is cool.
See,
I hate that it's the most expensive option. I wish it was in the middle.
How much is it?
It is $17 monthly. That sucks. $50 quarterly, and $120 yearly.
That's a lot, but like at the same time,
PS3,
right? PS3,
PSP games,
right? And it's like, man,
Persona 4,
right? Persona 3, which I prefer over Persona 4, but that's a whole other. But Persona 4 Golden's on Steam though. So
what is it? What's that game called that was only on PSP? It's a Final Fantasy game.
Final Fantasy. I know what you're talking about.
It was the prequel to Final Fantasy 7. I can't remember what it's called.
It's not 6, that's game, for sure.
Actually, you know what? It's right here in blind. Wait, it's open. Crisis Core. That
game.
But the reason I don't think it's an equivalent is because you still have to stream the games. And to stream the games mean like if you're watching Netflix, you're streaming a show. But only as long as you have a connection to internet, unless you download it. You can't download these games.
So it's like Nintendo's Switch, the like Switch Premium or whatever.
It's a similar thing. So like if you don't have great internet, you're gonna have a hard time playing these games. It's gonna be super stuttery. It's gonna crash a lot probably, and that's not great. But there are rumors that PlayStation is working on an actual PS3 emulator, something that people have been wanting for a long time. That way you can purchase
PS3 games.
You can download PS3 games. I won't say purchase, download PS3 games. But that's another thing people want. They want to be able to, you can't do this right now, purchase PS3 games individually and download them. You can't do that right now.
Yeah.
I would love to do that, but you can't do that right now.
I wish you could, because there are a lot of good games on PS3.
There were a lot of good games.
And like
at least like I've been wanting to play Ninja Gaiden 2 for so long. And the way I played it for the first time in a long time, and that game is so really good. It's a great hack and slash. You should check it out. It was on Xbox. Because Xbox, and this is why I think Game Pass is better. I played it on Game Pass, and Xbox, even outside Game Pass, you can purchase 360 games.
Right.
Every single one of their consoles
is backwards compatible.
You can take that. If I had Ninja Gaiden 2 on 360, I could take that disc and put it into my Xbox One,
and it will work.
It would work. You can't do that with PlayStation.
You damn sure can't do it with Nintendo consoles.
You used to.
I know, it's so sad.
But there's no disc anymore, so you just can't do it at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if it had a disc drive, you would have been able to. But
yeah.
they no longer have a disc drive.
The fact that the Wii can play GameCube games.
I lucky forgot that Nintendo ever used disc because I had a Wii, but I didn't really play it that much.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a 64. Those used cartridges,
right?
And then the newer console used cartridges, but much smaller. It used the cards.
Yeah, it's like why is there that like disc gap?
There's a disc gap.
I guess they were trying to compete with like PlayStation because.
But yeah, that makes more sense because it's smaller.
Right. And then
it's also easier to lose.
That's
why the case is so big though. Yeah. Otherwise, it would be gone.
That's why I download all my games digitally. I'm very.
I do too, but that's because it's too much work to go out and buy it or to order it. It'll take too long to
and then here. Like you gotta put it in the cons.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And then now that you mentioned it, PS1 games, there's this PS1 game that got released on the PS3 and only the PS3. Like they re-released it on the store. It's called Vib Ribbon. It's a rhythm game, and I've like wanted to play it for like literal years. Haven't been able to. So now I have an excuse to get a PS4, I guess.
Well, gotta wrap things up. Actually, before we wrap things up, Game Pass. Let's play Game Pass. Game Pass is great.
Game Pass is great.
When people ask me, nobody asks me this. When I imagine
hypothetically,
when I imagine people asking me what console they should get, I love PlayStation. That's what all my favorite games are. So that's what I play primarily. But if you have a kid and you just want to get them, and you have decent internet, you don't have to have great internet. I don't have great internet. I have decent internet. It's good enough. I have Xfinity. I pay like what? I pay like $50 for it a month.
Yeah,
it's super cheap and it works perfectly fine. And I get Game Pass. What you need internet for is to be able to download those games.
Right.
You get Game Pass, you download games, and you get access to hundreds of games. And something else that I forgot to mention that Game Pass has that makes it better than I think PlayStation Plus is that brand spanking new games come out. Granted, Microsoft can afford to do this because they're a much larger company.
They own more money. A whole bunch of stuff.
So it makes sense why Sony can't do this, but unfortunately, because they can't do it, it makes Game Pass better.
Right.
They can release games, new games, like
straight to Game Pass.
Halo, the day that it comes out, straight to Game Pass.
And then Game Pass is what, $12 a month? Something like that. That's how much I'm paying for it.
I think the base might be $9.99, and it still gives you a lot.
Yeah.
That's how much I pay whenever I use it, because the first time I used Gold, which is probably like $15.
Yeah, I think that's
probably like the most expensive version, I think. Or maybe I got the one that was a step before that. It was the first time I used Game Pass, and I had got like the 3-month free trial, which got me sold on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like, naturally, try out the free trial first. Like, if you already have an Xbox, but you've never used Game Pass for some reason.
Or PC, because that's how I'm using Game
PC.
Pass.
Oh, if you have a PC and you don't know, you can play Xbox games on your PC.
Because I was going to give my Game Pass away when the Discord was like, here, have 3 free months of Game Pass. I was like, I don't have Xbox.
Like, if you have a PC, you can play Xbox games. So try out Game Pass.
Game Pass is great.
You'll probably enjoy it a lot. Oh, man. Xbox, please sponsor me. I was about to say I'll throw my PlayStation in the trash, but that's a lie.
That
was a bold.
After all the hell you went to get through it, no.
But